Hey guys, Darth Glork here, back with part 3 of my Need for Speed Heat playthrough. So last time, we got real far, and we started to really put the Blood Angel through her paces, and we started to actually get her a little bit more upgraded, which is super nice. And we unlocked drift events, and we did a lot of stuff on that front. And now we, at the very end of the episode, we decided to more or less we need to save for a drift car. More or less, because now we have drift events on the map, but this car is not suitable for straight up drift events. So that's the world we're in right now. So off camera, I have been a busy boy. You might notice we have $209,000. So just a few minutes ago, actually right before I started recording, I hit 3 races. Now I made sure to aim for races we'd already done so that it's nothing new for you guys. But it was really easy. I hit 3 races and I got us another 80 grand, something like that. So yeah, I think actually thereabouts. So the reason why I did that is because I want us to have lots of money, because I think we need to hit some night challenges because we need to level up. I want access to a really good drift car, and I don't love what our options are at the moment. I think we might double check actually. Let's actually go out during the day. I want to double check the options we have available right now and see if anything grabs me, but we might also need to, I mean, we'll need to level anyway, but specifically thinking about our drift car. But that was not the only thing I did. Off camera, I actually gathered every single spray paint, all the street art. I got all of the street art in the game, and I also got the achievement for it, so that's pretty nice. So yeah, I got all of the street art in the game. As you can see, the icons everywhere. I gathered all of that off camera. So we have all the street art. So the fun thing about street art is that it actually does things for you. It does things for you. So now we have more art available to decorate our cars with. So, which is actually the main reason I actually gathered it all, was for one, I wanted the achievement. But in addition, you can use the art that you pick up to decorate your cars with, so it gives us access to a lot of fun toys. So pretty happy about that. But I think we're gonna go and look at these cars, thinking about our drift car that we want, and see if we can get an idea about what we're shooting for. So, but yeah, all the street art, that's super cool. And then there was a few of them that really were really exciting, that really jumped out. So, although I love classic muscle like this stuff, I would prefer to grab a drift car that was a little more like, you know, what you would assume, like something like this. I feel like is more suitable for drifting than this. You know what I mean? But like maybe one of these Nissans, that could be fun. That could be fun. Only has a 4 out of 10 customization. We could grab an RX-7. That could be a good drift car. There's other ones I like more though. Only a 2 out of 10 on that drift one, by the way. Mercedes, BMW, Audi, Infiniti. Something like this is a little more tempting. Although this one's actually already sort of leaned towards a race, like just a stick to the road kind of car. Let's see. Just looking at what we're gonna unlock soon. I'm just curious if there's anything that like jumps at me. There's a classic Mustang. I really like the Firebird, but again, I sort of would prefer to grab something that will be something else. I like the classic stuff, like I mean like this one. I mean, that would be a pretty cool drift car, but I lean towards thinking like a lot like a Nissan or something, like maybe like a, I don't know, something like this, like a 350Z, you know? Something like this to me is always in my head when I always think drifting when I see cars like that. How good is the rating on that one? It's a 5 out of 10 on customization. That's pretty tempting. That Subaru's not bad, but there's other Subarus I like better, to be honest. Ooh, Mitsubishi Lancer. Something like that would be a cool drift car. BMW, Nissan Skyline. Nissan Skyline, a different kind. Porsche Cayman. Okay, I kind of liked that 350, let's see, Mercury. I kind of liked this 350Z. I think this could be a good drift car. It has a really good customization rating, so we can do lots of things to it, make it look really pretty. You know what I mean, my friend? Okay, so we need to get like rep level 12, something like that, and then we can have. I think we might try to lock in this one for our drift car. That could be cool. Okay, so either way, we already knew that we needed to level at night, though. That's no secret. But it's nice to have a target in mind, and that 350Z would be a really good drift car. So we might go that front. So let's hop inside, switch it to night, and then let's head out to do some leveling. All right, here we are. Ready for a race. Now that will not be hard as far as difficulty goes, because it's only a level 120 and our car is level 207 in case you're keeping track. But we need the rep, and it was marked as new, so we haven't done it yet. I do remember blowing by this race when we were being chased by cops once, so we almost did it once. But we're ready. We need some rep. Let's go. Sorry, I messed up the drift there. I was gonna go for a regular drift, and I hit the thing too late, and so I had to use my handbrake. And, you know, it's the world we live in.
I just started pursuit of the subject, round up the crew, and send him my way.
You're already too slow, officer. You're too slow.
Suspect is in a 65 Mustang.
And he's already gone.
We have a chase in progress. Remember, we rule the night.
He's like, yeah, bad news there, dispatch. She's blew my doors off. I never caught her. She was gone before I had a chance to even spin my car around because she was doing like 160. Whoop, sorry. I was not looking at the minimap. Sorry. It's fine. I'm so far ahead it doesn't make a difference. Alright, we're good. Sorry, back on track. That was my bad. I was not watching where I was driving. I was looking at the road and not at the minimap at all. I was spaced out when I saw the turn. But it's fine, we're back on track. You better hurry, because I'm also ditching you again. Wait for it. Go! That was patience right there. That's what we call patience. Alright. Let's see. Go ahead and do this. Now, there was a second one that was very low level. Yeah, that one. I'm gonna hit this, but there is lots of cops back the way I came, so we're gonna have to be careful. Alright. We managed to avoid danger on the way, but I had to take a couple of very sharp, very fast turns to avoid some cops, but we did it. So we'll win this one, and then we'll reset the night, and then we'll probably go out again. I mean, you know, depending on if we level up or not. If I level up, I might want the drift car more than I want to do another night in a row. Plus, there's a very good chance of a cop chase after this, so, you know. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. You see that patience? watching where the cop's gonna be. Although he's on the road I'm gonna be on, so it might not matter. There's actually two on this road right here, and I can avoid one but not the others, so.
Spotted the asshole again.
That's me.
Everyone still awake? Good. We picked up our chase from the previous suspect. Get in there.
Uh-huh. I saw that cop coming. I had to race at the intersection before he made it to the intersection. Sorry, I was watching the mini map. There you go. Let's go.
You're not the only one out there doing this, but you'll be the only one left standing.
That's true. Yay. Pretty sure that 0.5 is because I have the special edition, which is why even on one heat, like 1 times heat, I still get a multiplier. I think that's why. I think, but it was enough to level us up, so.
A new list of parts just for you.
Dodge Challenger, BMW i8 Coupe. Nice. All right. Let's see, we've unlocked pro stuff. Drift, so obviously we would want on road. Good choice for city and track racing. That sounds good. Although it's actually a decrease, so maybe not. What are we using? Oh, we're already using on-road suspension. Probably, I think we got that from that event. 5 speed, 4 speed, 6 speed, 7 speed. Also, the vehicle being used. The optimal amount of gears varies from engine to engine and car to car. Well, this 7-speed sounds nicer. I mean, like, it's more expensive and it's an extra gear. Let's go 7-speed. Oh, look, I put a 7-speed in that Stang. That sounds spicy. And it was an increase on our stuff, so it's probably good news, right? All right. Back out again. We need more rep. I'm only rep level 10. I need to be 12. All right. With our new 8-speed transmission, or 7-speed, sorry. My new 7-speed. We're ready. This is a level 180 event, so we're gonna get more rep in this one race than we did in the 2 of the last one. So, plus we're still over leveled for it, and it'll be harder, but the rep will be so spicy. So, we'll see. Look, I actually have competition that's semi-competent for the first time in maybe all game. Oh lord, I did it again. Not good. Maybe we can salvage it. Oh look, all roads lead back. We did salvage it. But not literally, because obviously we're already gone. You ruined my drift. Well, there you go. They were much smarter than any other competition I've ever had, but ultimately it ended the same. 8 miles an hour. Ultimately it ended the same as it does for the rest of them, which is them losing. There's a 140 not far that would get us to heat level 2, which is a risk. We also could just end it and reset as well. Maybe we'll just be super safe and just reset it, just because we're right here already. We're right here already. We can easily reset. You know, it's better to be safe than impatient. And there's no penalty for doing it this way other than, you know, lowering the risk of getting caught, right? So, you might as well be safe and do it this way.
It's worth being out there just to get a feel of the city.
Hey, it got us to level 11. Let's go. Thanks to my spicy multiplier. Nice. Alright, Palm City Racers have set record drift zone scores on select corners across the map. Find them, drift them, beat all the scores, and unlock a BMW M4. What could be simpler? Yeah, what could be simpler?
Hey, you've been approved for some more parts. Check them out.
Oh, look at that. Whoa. Lots of new parts. Alright, I'm already using this, so unless it's this, it's going to be worse. Oh, I'll take it. And Pro Plus. Oh, we're about to spend a lot of our money right here just getting our car into this new this new zip code of ability. She's about to get even faster. She's getting significantly faster. 1 6-pound, 2. I think I take 2 3-pound tanks. Multiple uses of it is more useful than one longer one, I think. Better brakes. Let's see, we're using sport tires, they're road, so we want the same thing. On-road tires. Rally tires, race and off-road, race and on-road. Versus just on-road is 22, and this is actually better. We can go track tires then. And Pro Plus clutch. Wow, our car just got a lot faster. It just got a lot faster. All right, we kind of could hit some daytime stuff. We also could hit more nighttime stuff. So maybe we will hop out during the day, but maybe let's depending on the challenge you progress. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. The challenges are only moderately helpful anyway, so you might as well not super worry about it. Stay above 5 seconds. Okay, I think we'll go out during the day for a little bit, get some more money, and then we'll pop back out at night to do some more leveling.
That crew, the Dream Killers, they seen your work and they want to put on some head-to-heads. Now, winning don't mean we get above them. They're only calling this a sparring session. You ain't passing up a chance to prove some egos.
What happened to Weeb?
Yeah, it was Weeb until the impound said they got no record of taking my car. Apparently, it never happened.
That's messed up.
You're telling me. Sorry, but you're riding solo on this one. Good luck.
Wow, just when you think you couldn't dislike that cop anymore, somehow he finds a way. Alright, so we are on our way to a race that's popped up. It's a level 180, so we're way over leveled for it, as usual. But that's how I like it. And, more importantly, it'll give us a spicy 15 grand, I think. Yeah. Yup. So, you know. I don't mind stomping some people. So, a new one in the city. We'll see, but hey, 15 grand is 15 grand, and we need it. We just spent like 100 grand on my car again, so we need it. Now, granted, it jumped me like freaking 30 points, but we did still spend it. Bring it on. Y'all ready to lose? How's that for tailgating? Man, she is like so noticeably faster. Absolutely. Well, 'twas as one-sided as we assumed it would be. which I'm absolutely okay with. Yeah, that's me. You know, just kicking butt and taking names, nothing new. Look at all their other vehicle scores in comparison to mine. I think I saw one of them might have said 220, but he certainly wasn't racing like it. A time trial? Really? He was using a level 197. Well, if he was using a level 197, I could probably beat him. Although, apparently I've already raced that one. Apparently I did it in a 229 Barracuda. Level 229. Classic Barracuda. Must have been in my last playthrough. Interesting. And he beat the brakes off me in a car that was so much slower than mine. Yikes, dude. I mean, we could try, I guess. I mean, that'll be the first time trial we've tried on camera. Ow. Really? You hit me? Are you kidding me? He hit me. I didn't do anything. How about you kiss my butt? See your guys' top speed.
4221 USK.
Pursuing not possible 40.
What is your current location of travel?
Subject is traveling northbound on Waller Boulevard.
All
At like
units, 4221
160 miles an hour.
Please respond.
Control, subject vehicle has pulled away. No units in pursuit. Subject's gotten away. Last seen heading northbound to west side.
QSL, suspect has remained in pursuit. Units
That was freaking rude.
search of west side.
He hit me. I didn't do anything. I was just barely moving. Immediately T-boned, and he's like, "Oh, that's it. Now you're going to jail." It's like, well, I feel like you should watch what you're driving, idiot. Whoops. That was water. Sorry. Just realized. Second too late. That was water. Alright, now let's roll over to the gas station real quick so we can fix my car. Which is free during the daytime, unlimited, by the way. It doesn't cost you anything, I don't believe. But at night you get limited uses. You get limited uses at night because obviously it would be really easy to survive police chases if you could spam healing your car like a madman, right? So it gives you some level of danger that otherwise wouldn't be there. So you can see why they do it. Alright, well, let's see what this is about. We haven't attempted one of these on camera, so... Oh, that's probably why. You can see we're way up in the air. That's why. Yeah, oh god. Yeah, you can see why I had trouble with this. I just did nosedive every single corner. There's no freaking way I'm doing this, dude. Going from a dead stop is debilitating. What the heck is that? There's no way, dude. Yeah, there's no way. Yeah, absolutely not. Yeah, I can see why I didn't do that last time. Because, it's very skinny, very difficult. Staying on is, as we say in the business, impossible. I still gained a whole bunch of money, though. So, it was worth doing. Only had to race 15 seconds or whatever. Or like a minute and something seconds, and I got 15 grand. So, still worth it, but... yeah. Pretty difficult, I would say. Alright. At the next one, this is another level 181, but we get about 18 grand, I think. So, you know, that's pretty good. So we'll do this one, and then we'll look at our bank and see what we're sitting at. I'm trying to more or less float 200 grand. Just so to make sure we can afford the car, because I don't know how much it'll be, and I'm hoping it should be beneath that, I hope. And if the car's beneath that, which hopefully it is, and hopefully we can have enough money to put some upgrades into it. We'll need more money than that, because I'll need to upgrade it really good, so... You know. But, you know, one thing at a time. Wow, this guy's playing rough. This guy right now. Wow, bro, kind of toxic. He's like, are you kidding me? Mr. I have an aggressive horn that I taunt everybody with at every opportunity. So if you're like me, and if you're really sensitive about your car being damaged, something to keep in mind is that the jumps look really painful. Like, it looks like it's really... Oh, it gave that to me. That was nice. Anyway, if the jumps look really painful, and it looks like it's damaging your car, but if you look at the health bar, it actually doesn't. Like, the health bar doesn't move, even if the landing looks painful and it looks like parts fly off your car. None actually do. So, don't worry, your car is undamaged. It just looks bad. But, I mean, I think it looks realistic. If you took a car over a jump that's not made for jumping, like this car, I mean, it would do very bad things to the car. Probably break many things. And betting on the jump, it definitely would. But, anyway. But it looks worse than it is. See, like that. That was no damage. That was no damage. So it just looks worse than it is. Whoa, too sharp. I like this music. Just for the memes. Just for the memes. Excuse me. Just like runs him off the road. Absolutely. That's how you do that right there. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, that's right. Yeah, see, one of those guys, Ozzy, I guess is guess who it is driving a level 220 car. And he obviously still drives like he's an old man. Alright, so we're sitting at 157. That's not bad. I'm not against doing another, just because of the money. But we would have to go to a very different zip code, though. Which would be fine. This is worth 20 grand. We also could shake it up and hit a night thing first. Maybe we will shake it up. Let's, although we could hit a story thing, because there is 2 story missions available. That's a 200. Isn't this a 180? Or no, also 200. Okay, that's worth almost 30 grand, dude. Dang. And then obviously there is some drift stuff available, but we do not have a drift car. Oh, there's a really low level thing. We should hit that. We're beyond due for it. Okay, well then maybe we'll bounce over there. We'll hit that one. Then maybe we'll take a break from doing day stuff and we'll hit some night stuff. Alright. This will be an easy one. It's only a level 140, but... And we're gonna get 11 grand, which is not bad. It's not gonna be difficult, but we're beyond due for hitting it. It's been available a very long time, so we need to hit it before we're too high level, and 11 grand doesn't mean anything. Alright, here we go. Bye, guys. Whoop, sharp turn. Whoa, that's sharp. Maybe we'll have to take that one wide next time. I think then it'll be fine. Yeah, there you go. Just like that. Look at that, I had time to lap all of them. Even second place. Yay! Huzzah! A super easy one. That's for sure. Yeah, the highest guy was like a 141, I think. Explains that. Alright, obviously there's a drift, but we can ignore that. There's another race. Is it also low? No, that one's higher. That's a drift one, which we're waiting on. There's that. It's a time trial. Speed track 213. I might be able to beat that guy. Maybe. Have I done that one before? A level 208. I've only attempted it once. I could probably beat that one so long as it's not a balancing thing. It's just like, because there was a... Because those balance ones are a very different kind of beast. So long as it's not a tightrope kind of race like the last one we tried, it might not be that bad. Alright, let's take a break though and hit some night stuff, I think. Alright, here's another one that's very outdated. That's only level 140, but we needed to hit it forever ago, so. So we'll crush this one and think about doing another one before we reset the night or not. We'll see. It's still worth like 2,000 something reps, so. Alright, let's get this bread. That was close. Boy, kind of takes a lot of work to avoid all the traffic. Oh, hello, everybody. It's just so ridiculous. So ridiculous. Excuse me. Oh, I had to work hard to avoid that other car. Other car ruined my angle. Ah, and I still got in front of you one last time. Alright. Well, there you go. Now, if we hit one more decent one, 200, 200. I almost thought I saw a 180. Ah, 160. That could be good. Alright, well then maybe we will do that. Alrighty. Is that stylish or what? We're here. Mostly uneventful. There was a couple of scary times when I had to literally swerve off the road because there was an oncoming cop at high speed. But we managed to not get chased anyways, so all's well that ends well. So, you know, could be worse. Alright, I'm ready. Ready for war, baby. Alright, that freaking those little posts across the road threw me off. Couldn't figure out where to go for a second. I'll grab the dirt. I have no traction in dirt. Very swervy race. Get off the dirt. Get off the dirt. It's murder. I think that car's confused. He's like, what was that hard? Excuse me there, peons. You're in the way, and I have a life to live. I don't have all night, you know. Just being ultra tool. Drift past him and hit my nitrous on the corner to blow his doors off, prove a point. Okay, let's turn this night in before this gets too out of hand. Wasn't there a safe house nearby, or am I just imagining that? Here we are, at high speed. We made it. Night ended.
Slowly making a name for yourself. Slowly.
Alright, well let's not like emphasize it like I'm doing it too slow, okay? I'm doing it as a very safe method. Hey, level 12. Let's go, dude. New cars.
Serious upgrades now.
65 Ford Mustang. What a quinkadink. There's the Firebird. There's the Fair Lady. Nissan Fair Lady. Chevrolet Camaro Classic. 69 Mustang Boss. I like that one. Buick Grand National. Let's go. There's the 350Z we're gonna get. Aston Martin. Blech. Ferrari. Meh. There's a lot of good cars in there, though. Alright, well, we are headed out to daytime. We have a car to look at. We're gonna go look at that 350Z. I need myself a drift car. And I have two ideas on what I want to, like, design it after, you know? Its look, more or less. A very general idea on a look, you know? Like with this car, I knew that I wanted to do, like, a black and red theme, like, as my first one, and then the idea of Blood Angel popped into my head, and then I decided to run with the theme and all that. And, in my experience, stuff is better if you... cars are funner to design if you have a theme in mind. It's also easier in a lot of ways to decide on what you want to do. So, I have two ideas on what we might do as far as specifics. So, we'll see. Okay, we're just going to scroll farther down into my list. Let's see. Okay, there we go. It must be over here somewhere. Let's see. Was that the one? No, it's... Oh, was that the one? No, I don't think that. I think it was a different one. I thought it was... Ah, there. I think it's this one. Yep, 350Z, 5... There it is. 55. I'll take it. Do you want to use your new car? Nah, you can send it to the garage. We're going to be right there in a second anyway. It really doesn't matter. Alright. Now, I think we're going to be really funny. We're going to focus on the looks of the car, and then we'll give it parts. Because, you know, it's just how it is some days, man. Alright, well, the good news is we finally got our drift car. Let's go. Okay. Hey, you can see my car back there. Alright, but first, I just want to swap to my new one. And there, now you can see the Blood Angel in the back. Alright. So now we have plenty of money to customize this. So I think first we need to start with some basics like paint. So paint. I'm thinking that for colors, I think we'll go like a Weeb theme. Like go like an anime, you know, kind of a Tokyo Drift kind of feel, you know? So I'm thinking, let's see, we could go like a, I feel like making it something colorful along those lines would be good. Like maybe like a purple. I think that's purple. Is that blue? Is that blue? No, this is the blue line. This means this is definitely purple. Alright, how we feel about this? That's a pretty color. Alright, I think we're gonna go like purple, and then we'll go like purple and black with like a Weeb theme. I think that's pretty good. So I think we have now that we have a basic color, I think let's do this. And then let's do the rest of it now, I think. Just like now that we have a basic color, it'll be easier. So I'm thinking calipers, break this. Okay, so let's go rims. I wouldn't mind some different rims, to be honest. We're gonna color them anyway, but just get a basic design. Although we might not have to color them if they're cool enough. Like, those are pretty cool. Okay. But we can make it darker. Okay, secondary. Yeah, we'll just darken the whole thing, please. I'm not worried about the size. I think I like those. And then I forgot that you can actually change this stuff too, like calipers and things, which is pretty funny. I mean, it really doesn't matter. Like, I mean, I guess I wouldn't mind changing them to something that's not that, you know? At least give them a black, I guess. Like that. That'll work. Which it occurs to me, I forgot to change these on my other car. Brake discs. You borderline can't see those, to be honest, so. Now, for tires, that's something else we forgot to change. But, for the most part, on Need for Speed, that's kind of cool. Oh, interesting. They'll definitely, I was about to say, they'll definitely be white walls of some kind as well, but. Okay, let's go over here. I wouldn't mind giving it, like, some of this stuff, like these are pretty neato. Okay, now let's just really quick, let's just hit my back tires and make them match. I think those were the ones. There we go. Okay, now the calipers, they just need to be, I think it was these ones, maybe? I am literally never going to know the difference, so I think those ones are fine. Ooh, my front and my back ones are different. Why would the rims not change to match? What's up with that? Secondary, change rim. Okay, so luckily they were really near the front. I think it was these ones. Yeah, I think it was these ones. Okay. Now we need to go primary paint, make them black. And then secondary, make them black. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. I don't know why I wouldn't just make all the rims match the same, but that's alright. Okay, so we did the rims. Let's see. Maybe we'll start with front fenders. Ooh, I like... They're both pretty neat, but I think I like those Rocket Bunny ones. Those are kind of cool. Let's hit the back ones really quick, make them match. Yeah, those are sick. Okay. Wing mirrors. I think these ones are kind of cool. It's a pretty minor little thing there, so we don't have to worry too much. Side skirt. I think these ones are pretty sexy. Okay, so we did the wheels, we did the fenders. Tail lights. We can go really dark. In real life, I do not support darkened tail lights. It defeats the point of a tail light. The look is cool, but it's not, I mean, the look doesn't, it doesn't matter if the look's cool if it's, like, super not, it's no longer useful. Anyway, so, but in game, it doesn't matter, so, like, hey, go for it. Anyway, so let's see, maybe we'll start at, you can do sound system, but again, I don't really know why you would, because, like, it doesn't seem like it matters. Something that kind of flows, like that Vortex one is kind of cool because it's big, but it sort of does flow with the car a little bit. Like, it sort of looks like it sort of wraps around the back end, so I kind of like that. License plate. Alright, I think I know what we're gonna call it. I think because we're gonna give this one like a, there we go. Okay. What? Profanity? It's weeb. It's not a... How dare you? How dare you? It's not a profanity. It's not profanity. It's not like I said fuck weebs or something. Like I said weebs, and weeb is not profanity. Like if you ask a weeb what they would call themselves, a weeb is what they would call themselves. It's not profanity if it's like if they're super all about it. It's not slander. Maybe that's the better word. It's not slander if they're all about it. It's freaking dumb. Okay. Alright, then we need to do... Alright, we gotta see. Now, we could do something more creative. Like, we could see if we could fool it. I don't know. This is a little bit scuffed, but, like... I mean, we could do dashes. I think, though, there'll be enough points for, like, enough, It might be too smart for this, but we could give this a shot. Invalid, okay. It's not gonna let me do that. Okay, well then we can do... Oh, hang on a minute, I have another idea. We could do this, and we could do... Profanity. It's too smart for that. Okay, we need a better idea then. Oh yeah? Yes, if that's profanity, we can try something different. It's no way it's gonna allow this. Oops. Especially because it's really sensitive. There's no way, dude. I was about to say, if it didn't allow weeb, it's not gonna allow hentai. I mean, we could just do anime, but that's not as fun. Like, it would have been funner if I could do weeb, like it was the name of it. Man, now I don't have anything clever. Now I don't have anything clever. I mean, we could just do it like... I guess we'll do something like this, and then, let's see, that's 1, 2, how many? 5, 6, I only have room for 2 more. I mean, I don't have to do that, we could just do this. Yeah, I suppose that's good enough. It's not as fun as what we could have done, but... The game was not allowing that. Not cool, man. Mean streets, like 7 prevail, need for speed. Let's try to see what that sort of change view. Nah. I could just give it a regular black one. Maybe we should do like need for speed. It's not bad. Okay, now that background actually is not terrible because it kind of looks purple, like, but I just want to verify that there's nothing that is definitely better. I don't know. I think this one is the one it came with is actually kind of popping. All right, so it tried to really put the stop to that though. It was not having it. I prefer to go front bumper first before I do rear one, and then I'll worry about rear one. So let's see. Diffuser, that'll depend on if I put what bumper I put. So maybe we have to hop to the front real quick in a funny twist. Because the front, I feel like, matters a lot on what it looks like. Oh, that's kind of sick. Okay, so it's like a vortex. It's the last option. Okay. We're going to hop to the back now. Okay, so it looks like this one is the one that they say will match. But I kind of need to see if I think it flows. Because I prefer that Alchemist one. But it can't be a whole different look. No, I think it flows fine. I think that's fine. Okay, so now diffuser. If we put one on, I think we can put more of a subtle one on. Plus, it's going to change a lot of the bumper if we do anyway. So, like, I'm okay with one, but it has to be subtle like that one. Okay, now I think... Exhaust. I kind of dig the exhaust is already on, but we can double check and see. I like that Speed Hunters one. I like the really big, massive exhaust. I don't want it to stick out. That's not a good look. I kind of like those ones. Okay, so we did all this. We did the taillights. We've done the side skirts. We did the front wheels. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think those are fine. Okay, and then we did the front bumper. Splitter. If, like, much like the back, if we do one, it'll be subtle. I kind of like the purple, but because we put a diffuser on the back, I kind of wouldn't be against. Like, something like that. Something really subtle. And having it be a black accent is similar to what we did to the front, which I prefer. Alright, headlights. So, much like the back end, although we can actually put, like, those are probably blue. So I think we'll just go the dark ones, make a match instead. Now, front bumper, now the hood. I think I like the one that's already on there, actually. I think I prefer them to be just a little darker. Something like that. Okay. I think she's ready. I mean, she looks amazing. Like, I mean, obviously we need decals now, but the rest of it was a good start. Okay, so now effects. Nitrous color. Well, I would take purple over blue, but green and red don't match at all. Like, they match much worse. So maybe we don't put any one of them on and see what the default one is. Backfire, same thing. I would need, like, yeah, it's all blue. Underglow might be better. So let's see, that's red. Do you have pink, red, orange, lime, green, turquoise, blue, purple? Put on purple underglow at least. Suspension. Oh wow, you can drop it on the ground. I like it a little taller than that. That's really low. Let's see. Oh my god. Okay. Let's see. Obviously, that's very Christmassy, but it's still funny. It's still funny anyway, just because it's so fast that it's really, really funny. Okay, so I'm okay with those. Stance. I think I like its stance how it is, to be honest. We'll have to listen to what it sounds like on its own before I adjust it. We might need to. Now for the decals. So consider we're going for like an anime theme. Oops, not the color. Decals. Okay, so I need... Let's see, something written on the back is always like one of my favorite things. Like, put something on the back. So I'm thinking, so to show you really quick what we unlocked as far as all the new stuff, there's a whole new section now. So this entire section is stuff that I picked up. So as you can see, there's lots of cool stuff. They have like every title, a Need for Speed title. They have Carbon, Undercover. They have like all of them. So there is several good sticker options. There is a lot. One that I can guarantee we're gonna use because I know what I'm gonna do. To you know, to some degree. Now some of them might go on this car, like stickers make me go faster. I think that's really funny. But they have Hot Pursuit, Pro Street, they have everything. Now they have lots of cool stuff, like there's a lot of these that are just sort of neat. Like that one, it's like obviously anime is already on it, very neat. There's one that I know we're gonna use, but I want to wait till it's a car that we're gonna use a lot. Because although I like this car, I don't know if we're gonna use it a lot, because like it's gonna be a drift car. So we're gonna use this one because in my other playthrough, when I did this game the first time, I used this sticker, the one I'm highlighting right now. Now obviously it's an anime sticker and it's very good, but what I did is I put that on there and I paired it with something else. I don't remember what it was. I'm gonna see if I can find it. I put that on and I made it the color of the car, whatever the color was, and then I put something else on it that was like it was so BM. It was so BM. Obviously, there's a lot of straight up like Japanese characters, or at least Asian looking characters. Like that one, I think that one might be Japanese. That might be something different, like Chinese or something. Or maybe I'm just wrong and they're both the same. I don't know. I don't speak anything but English. But I put that like that anime girl giving like the little victory sign. But then I paired it with something that was like that was really, really BM. It was like, oh, I think it might have been this one. I might have done that one, which is obviously like fucking fast, or it was something like that, and it was so basically being like, haha, fuck you, I'm faster than you, and it was so BM. It was really funny. It made me laugh every time I saw the car, and it was so funny. So I'll definitely do something similar this time. But for this specific one, we'll do something different, but because I want it to be on a car that we're gonna drive a lot, you know. Now there's lots of good anime stuff in here. There is quite a few really cool options. Like that one's pretty neat, but that one's more of a minor thing. Obviously there's another good anime sticker. Let's see. That's a cool one. That's another anime one, I think. Let me just blow it up so I can see it. Oh yeah, that actually is anime one. I mean, we honestly could put it just like plastered on the back window, because I mean, I don't know what that says. So, you know, it could be anything, right? I mean, even that on its own, like, wouldn't be bad. You know, it also could be more of a side thing. Like, if I wanted to add, because I considered adding a few stickers to the back. But maybe something like that. And then maybe add some other things to some other windows or other parts of the car or whatever. Okay, we need to put it lower though, and I wasn't sure about that. Edit. I need to drop it. Okay. I wanted to be sure because I don't know how well I'm gonna be able to see it when I'm driving it. So when you're driving it, the car might sit like this or something, or like this or so, or probably farther back. So that's fine, I think. Okay, so we need some other, like, maybe some side stuff. Like if I on maybe on one of the windows put like a really minor one on the bottom parts of one of the windows. Let's see, because there was several good options, and so I think maybe one on each side, like maybe this one on this window would be funny, you know, big enough to read it, but like this. We also could do something different, like not on the window, you know, like on the side of the car instead. You know? Let's see. I don't like that one jacked. I would prefer this one to be much more subtle, like much smaller, you know, something like this, you know? Because I kind of feel like I could picture putting a fair amount of stickers on this car, unlike my other one. You know? I do kind of dig that. And then maybe copy the other side. I like this, the symmetry better than not. Okay, I think we need, let's see, something else that's sort of more on the subtle side. So we did the stickers make me go faster, which makes me laugh. Like, that's not bad. Also very anime. Which, again, I could put that one more subtle. I also could do something completely different. It doesn't have to be that one. Let's see. Something... So there was one I looked at. Let's keep going. There was a few really cool options over here. We're going to save that one. Saving it for something real good. Something written in Japanese. Yeah, like this one. Where I don't know what it says, but something like that could be good. Oh, actually, hang on. Status error. So it's probably a brand of like a car racing thing. You know, or maybe less aggressive, you know, like something a little more subtle, like that. I kind of dig that, actually. You know, goes in line with it. Kind of dig it. Okay, let's see. Let's see, something else that kind of occurs to me. We again could keep to the fairly subtle theme. We're just gonna poke around and see if I can put something small in that back little part of the window, something that otherwise that would blend with our sort of our anime theme. Let's see here. It doesn't have to be in this section because there's several sections. Obviously those colors don't match, because we could, that's another interesting one. Rubber something or other, so it's a brand probably. There's one, but I think I'd prefer one that was some other design. And we could get more of a symbol. I think maybe we could go like just on the little window. And copy that to the other side. Yeah, I gotta be honest, I kind of dig that. Like, it sort of has that vibe of, like, you know, Tokyo Drift kind of thing with lots of little stickers, but it's not like too much. Like, I don't know, I kind of dig that. Like, I think the only last thing I could think of to do would be on the front. You know how some cars on the very top of the window, they'll have something written? I could kind of go for that if I could find something that would work. So we need to get to the writing section, like this one, and then see if we can find something that'll match. Like, something if we could that was I think this is, yeah, we grabbed that one earlier. Is there another brand of some kind? Ooh, there we go. It kind of wraps the wrong way, though, to be honest. Although, I don't know, it's not terrible. But it's not quite as perfect as I was picturing, to be honest. It sort of, like, loops, like, it's sort of slightly curved, and it sort of slightly curves the wrong way. Although, we could go with, like, this. Although, again, I sort of think this is a different language. I think. I mean, it looks different. Like, the characters look different, and I think it's different, but I also don't speak that language, so. I'm just glancing around, seeing if there was any other like brands or something. I mean, we don't have to do this part of it. This was more just a little bit. I was just sort of considering doing something like this. I kind of like something like this, like steer from the back. Isn't that referring to drifting? Something like that. We could just sort of subtly tilt it. Rotation. Something like this. Just sort of make it like that, you know? Something like that. Could, I mean, because isn't that steer from the back? We're talking about drifting. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, gonna be honest, I kind of dig it. I kind of like it. It kind of has the right vibes and everything. All right, save, and we will save it over just this car. Wow, what a good-looking drift car, dude. Okay, now we need to put as much as we can as far as parts go. But we can go to inventory for some stuff, possibly. All right, so these are all pro stuff. It's all like regular pro stuff, and so like I don't think we can go too much. Some of it, oh yeah, that's 1.3 gallon tank. So that's a race suspension. I kind of we need to. Some of it's a lot of it's not gonna work. Some of it might be an upgrade. A lot of them are the same though. I'm just checking my inventory for stuff I already could put on it, but a lot of it's not really gonna work, to be honest. Okay, so yeah, we'll need to just buy stuff. That's fine. Okay, well, let's start with something that's a really easy, right out the gate, something we'll need. Tires. So let's go, like, pro drift tires. Rally track tires. Showcase. Drift and on-road. There we go. Yeah, I think, like, drift those. I think those sound good. Alright, now going for more this stuff. I think we'll do that. There's upgrades for it. Yeah, we are getting low on the funds, my friend. Yeah, we need more money. Stock suspension. Alright, so we're using sport. Can we... 5. We can barely afford this. Okay. Isn't showcase, which is drift and on-road handling. I think that's what we need. And we're broke, my friend. Okay, well then we need to get some more money. So let's go ahead and switch to our baby, and we need to earn some money. So let's bounce. All right, welcome to another specific trial. So this one, it's over 200. It's 18 grand for it, and I've attempted it once before. So we'll see. Hopefully it's not a, you know, balance thing. But my car's higher level than this, and we'll see if it does decent enough. I don't know if that's a real person like that said it, but it says NFS Gold or Ghost or whatever, so I don't think it's a real person. I think it's set by the game. I don't think I'm racing against another actual player. So, I mean, obviously it's a ghost, but I mean, I don't think the ghost was recorded by another actual player. Let me put it that way. No, it's very curvy. Oh, God. way sharper than that. We don't have time to set up real drifts here. Alright, completely screwed that up. Nope, we definitely don't have this. That one corner screwed me up royally. Yeah. God damn. I would have to do that in my drift car after it's over level 100. Or after it's over level 200, because damn. It is real tight, and that's not where my car shines. She's not a, you know, acceleration. She's a, you know, real race, high speed kind of car. Not a, you know, not a tight corners accelerate. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of tire spinning when I accelerate from that low speed. So, obviously, that is something we will have to do with my drift car. All right, we are here. Now, luckily, that other thing was worth doing because we still got 15 grand for it. So, even attempting it is still worth it. Even if you don't beat the top ghost or whatever, you still get decent money for it. So. Not too shabby. That was messy. We're never gonna catch up if we keep doing shit like that. There we go, finally. Alright, final lap. But our lead is growing, so I think we got this one in the bag. But man, we had to work for that one a long time. It took me a whole lap just to catch up. Those guys were very fast right out the gate. Hey-oh, we got it. Boy, that one was tougher. Those two front cars were very fast. Mostly they're just able to take the corners better than I could. I'm too heavy. And there's lots of sliding involved when I take a corner, and they don't have that problem. So, but we got through it just fine. Okay, so we do. There's a couple of races, like there is like this one and stuff, but we also do have some story stuff we could hit as well, which is also going to gain us some rep. So that's not too shabby. Let's see. He's also at 200. Okay, so we have to wait till I have a drift car to deal with him, but we could go after that one. There's also this one, which is the same, so it doesn't really matter. So maybe we'll just hit this one then. Let's hit it! Woohoo! Okay. That was worth it. Alright, anyway. That was worth it. Okay. But seriously. It's time to show Nari who's boss, eh? And more importantly, see the waifu. Even if she doesn't have a car.
Picking me first means you get to find out just how bad you really are. And maybe, you know, rethink some life choices.
Yeah, something like that. Alternatively, I could show you the meaning of pain.
If you need any pointers, don't be afraid to ask.
Uh-huh. Yeah, see you at the finish line, idiot.
Early lead! Yay me!
Or, yay me. Better run faster, Kenny. I'm catching up. By catching up, I mean eat my ass. Yep, that was gonna happen at least once.
Your car does have a gas pedal, right?
Well, sure does. It also has a big, juicy ass for you to eat, idiot. To kiss my all-American Mustang ass. How about that?
Hey, might want to check that smoke coming out of your tailpipe. Made you look, didn't I?
Nope, didn't even glance. I am a precision machine of speed and aerodynamics, and you cannot catch me.
I was wondering where these douchebags were.
Yeah, me too.
Got a suspect on the run. I'm engaging them, Control.
Are you?
Requesting information on the subject's vehicle.
65 Mustang.
Oh, he has a good eye.
Busy team, we have a chase in progress. Remember, we rule the night.
I'm just gonna pretend this isn't happening.
Same. Let's just ignore them. They're like a bad dream. They'll go away eventually. She's already in a different time zone than I am.
What?
Can't you just crash already?
I know.
An extra 100.
Reinforcements are headed your way.
They're so needy.
And also so slow. They can't catch the angel, man. She's too fast. Heyo.
Okay, you won. But last time I checked, it wasn't just me you had to beat.
Take on that, idiot. You can't catch the angel. She's too angry and too quick. Blah, blah,
some
blah,
good
blah,
news.
blah, blah, blah.
Yes, that's just the start we wanted. Okay, you know where the next one is. We're waiting.
Alright, well, we might as well hit some night stuff for some more EXP, some more rep. So let's see if we can get to this one without triggering the cops. So we're gonna get a little bit creative here to see if we can avoid them. Alright, over the top. Nice and easy. Hello, sprint race. I need rep. I mean, you might as well. We're out at night. We've gotten some rep already for the story thing. You might as well, dude. Might as well just hit this other one that's right here. Plus, it's a 180, so it's on the list of things that needs to come first because it's lower level than, you know, some of the other stuff. Yeah, listen to the roar. Okay, here we go. Later, guys. Can't catch me. In our top speed competition, there's no way. No big deal, we adjusted. Yeah, guys, you better work it out. Don't worry, it's not supposed to be, you know, a lyrical marvel, okay? It's just supposed to be catchy. And it's doing that, it's catchy, it's just there's only one line in the song. Don't turn around, officer. You don't need to see that I'm doing 140 miles an hour. No, peace off. Didn't matter, he's not gonna accelerate fast enough. I'll be in a different county by the time he gets up to speed. This car would have to be a jet engine to catch me, like in before I would be far enough away. This car wouldn't go that from 0 to 140 in like whatever 5 seconds if you threw it out of an airplane. Hauling ass, baby. Hell yeah. There you go, team. Ah, see, I thought there was a safe house. Ow. Gotta be careful though, there's cops buzzing around that area. Oop, easy. Okay, let me inside. Hell yeah.
3 for 3. You're moving up.
I'll say. Alright. Got some good rep back there. Especially with my multiplier. Heyo! Leveled me up. Got me almost halfway through level 13 too. It did darn good. Flamingos. Palm City has seen an invasion of neon pink flamingos. Smash them to earn bank and rep. Destroy them all for a very special edition of the Porsche Cayman. And some customization goodies. Hell yeah. I was just thinking I needed another collectible to grab. Let's go.
Sit your ass down. Relax.
I am relaxed, my dude. Alright, but first. We have... Alright, so that's all Pro Plus, so that's great. There's nothing we can do about this one at the moment. So let's see. Pro, I prefer 2 NOS tanks. Pro is our only option, and we're using Pro Showcase, which is drift and on-road, which is great. For sport, we'll just switch to better brakes. Okay, and then we're using Pro Showcase tires, which I think is our best option. We are using Pro brakes, although we can actually go Pro Plus on the clutch, actually. And we're already using the Super Plus. We could switch to a 7-speed, but I don't know if that's way better or worse. I'm not positive. It's more expensive, but it doesn't change my stats at the moment. So maybe we'll just hold on to what I got right now because it doesn't make a stat difference. So we're already using a drift, but I prefer the Showcase because it gives me drift and on-road. So that sounds just like a better overall deal. Although it didn't significantly lower my rating, but whatever. Radar disruptor, sure. Might as well. Okay. Hell yeah. Well, she's as upgraded as we can make her. She's only level 174 though, so I mean we could see about some. See what some of the drift events look like as far as what their level is. Plus, I want to take it for at least a brief spin because I want to see what it sounds like and what it feels like as far as like what it needs. Because we could change the sound if its sound doesn't sound very good. Also, what it feels like we can see. But it's a great looking car, though. Can I just say? It's a great looking car. It's very good. Also, we forgot to change the rims on the Blood Angel as well as some of the other stuff, but she looks amazing though. Can I just say? And the tires on my Mustang as well. We need to change that. Okay. Let's see. So there's that one, which are all those. But I was more curious about. That's a 210 drift. Good God, 200. Yeah, nothing over 200. Which we're just looking for drift stuff. 200. Yeah, all these are far over leveled for this car, but we'll just take it for a brief spin around town. Well, she doesn't sound bad, especially when she's faster. Flamingo. Ooh, look at that coral wave underglow is what you get for getting all of those, getting them all. It sounds good. She's not quite as loose, like as far as drift cars go. I could lean a little more heavily into the pure drift rather than on-road. Because she's more sticky, but at the same time it does make her a little more useful for regular racing though. So we might need to lean a little more heavily into pure drift rather than drift on road, but it's not bad. I'll have to try it through an actual drift event to see, but it doesn't sound bad either. It doesn't sound terrible. So we'll have to wait until we have more options. But let's go ahead and switch to the Stang and let's look at those tires because it's the only section that I forgot. Okay, let's just go with rims at the moment because I didn't even look at the rims here. I just the stock rims is what's on it. There's the Ford. Oh, no, there's the stock rims. So I guess I did choose then, because these are the stock ones and these are what's on it. So I guess I did choose them, which is fine. I mean, they don't have to be life changing. It's mostly just these. Although it looks like I can't have any calipers on those ones, which doesn't bother me at all, to be honest. Brake discs. I could put some brake discs on it, which for some reason it doesn't have any discs on it, which doesn't make a lot of sense. So let's go ahead and give it some brakes. That'll probably go a long way. Then we can give it these. So then we'll do that. Give it some black ones so it blends in. Now the other one though is tires though, because we can change this. I like the idea of having writing on the tires. It just feels like it made sense. We could go Need for Speed, should we? Maybe let's put Need for Speed tires on it. Hell yeah. Alright, we have to change the back. Okay, so first, let's go non-calipers. I need brakes. I think we just put those ones on it. Okay, then we can put those black calipers, the first ones of those on it. Okay, then we need to go tires, and we did the first Need for Speed, those ones. And the rims are already set. Perfect. There we go. Yeah, that does add a little bit. That extra little bit of something. That does make the tires feel more substantial. I like that. Okay. So that's good. We're getting a little low on money, so we could hit some more day stuff. We also could hit the next story thing, which would also get us money. So maybe we'll head out at night and head to the story thing. Although I could have headed out during the day for safety, and then I could have done that, but it's whatever. It's fine. Yeah, I do like that moderate change in the tires. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah, we might have to adjust my drift car to be a little more drift heavy, but we'll see. I'll have to take it to a real drift event before I lock that in but it did stick to the road a little better than I assumed. Palm City is divided into 18 districts. Earn great rewards by completing every collectible or activity in a district, or complete them all for even greater rewards. So yeah, everything's divided. If you get everything in an area, it gets you good swag. So now you know. Oh, interesting. Anyway, we're not here for all that. Sprint race. I'm actually here for the story thing, which is down here. Okay, we actually can just do this. Save myself a little bit, just so I don't have to coast around too much at night. Hit the next story thing, but that'll give us money and rep, which will be nice, so. No harm in it. And we'll have to level up more rep before I can get more parts for my drift car, because she needs more love before she's useful. But it sounds pretty good, though. It doesn't sound too tiny. Like, a lot of the cars, a lot of the little, you know, rice burner cars, so to speak, are, their engines don't sound very good. I mean, it sounds very, I don't know. It's okay, it doesn't do a lot for me. It makes it sound tiny, you know? Makes it sound small. So I prefer the car to have a little bit of a better sound, and the default sound on the Nissan is not bad, so I don't hate it. But we can do the story thing, and then we'll probably do some more. We need more money and we need more rep, but
Easy on you.
one thing at a time.
Play that way? Time you found out what real racing means.
Uh-huh.
Gonna make you wish you never showed.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure. Oh, there's a flamingo nearby. Imagine how embarrassing it's going to be for him when I beat him. Uh-huh. No luck involved, buddy. It's all just pure skill.
You won't be in front for long. Here we go.
Good luck, officer.
They ain't catching me.
Oh, well, gonna be honest, I don't really care if they catch you. I care if they catch me. It's me I care about. Yeah, we had to work real hard to avoid getting, you know, ping-ponging around traffic over there. We had to work for it to get around those cars, but we did it. And Oscar has that cop went after him because I escaped and Oscar passed him, and then they're like, hey, wait a minute.
Just biding my time.
I mean, you better knock it off then, because you're running out of race to catch me with there, brother, if you're just waiting for your time. Waiting for your time to strike, you better hurry up.
It's not over yet.
It's pretty much over, my dude. Like, you're 1,500 yards and counting behind me, so it's pretty much over. You got 10% of race left, which is whatever, 3 corners or 2 corners, and you are now a mile behind me, so it's pretty much over.
Come on.
Oh, he's upset. He's realizing reality's setting in on him. He's realizing it's very much over.
You got lucky out there.
Uh-huh.
Won't happen again.
Totally. Tell your friends. Completed. Money and rep. Let's go. Call the waifu.
2 down. How many to go?
Ha! Just one more. Her name's Jordan. She's good.
How about you ride along?
You sure?
Can't have you missing out on the victory.
You're on. Meet you there whenever you're ready.
Hell yeah. Okay, what level is that? It's another 200. I could just pit that one, to be honest. I mean, it's right there, right? My love, I am here. I'm here. I'm queer. Get used to it. It's a good vine. That's what that's from. It's a vine.
Okay. Head-to-head's one thing. Let's see how you cope in a crowd.
I think it'll be
3
fine.
against 1? Real fair. You can always say quit. I'm sure the league would understand. You beat 2 of them already. What's one more?
Totally. Especially the waifu's in the car with me. Let's go. We're gonna need your whole freaking crew. Oh, hey, it's the other 2 idiots I just beat. How about that? There's the other 2 guys I just beat. Cool. I get to beat them all again.
I'm right here.
Well, you best hurry up. It's alright, ping-ponging.
Yes, we're out front.
Ah yes, is this not your natural state? Worth it.
We're doing great. Keep it up.
We certainly are. It's the most one-sided any of these races have been, actually.
I'm taking that lead.
I don't think so. I don't think so, Tim. I think you best hurry your ass up. I think my wife's is getting a nosebleed. I think the love is getting a nosebleed. She's like, holy crap, your car's fast. It's like, yeah, you like that muscle?
Strike me as more of a snatching defeat. victory, Tidy.
Uh-huh. Big talk from someone who's lost. It is over, actually.
Outnumbered and we still win. All that matters is that place in the league, and we're still ranked to take it. For now. You hungry? I'm hungry. Let's go.
Hell yeah. Let's get some food. Let's watch where we park, though, because I don't want my car to get stolen like yours. Well, you know, I mean, it was stolen. That cop, he was very much under the radar there. He was definitely illegal. I don't care what he says. Super illegal. So it's like, you know, whatever, carry a gun or something.
Yo. Look who's here.
Oh, shit.
Let's go somewhere else.
Hell no.
Oh. We should steal his car. Or, like, I don't know, slash his tires or something. Mike, my love. What are you doing? You see, what am I doing back there? Like, flipping it in reverse, and flying around? Oh, God, she's keying the shit out of his car. I'm like, oh, dear. In trouble. You're gonna be in trouble. Not worth it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, hang on. We're lucky, hang on. Distraction. Nice bike, though. But are you seeing anything in that tinted helmet, though?
And I don't like watching you eat.
Oh, really? Littering? Easy. Yeah, that looks super illegal.
What the hell? All this from Shakedown?
Seen what's out there? Shit's like Christmas. Oh, I may have upped the fee.
Hey, we keep pushing like this, it's gonna blow up on our face.
Boss said go out and charge hard. That's what I'm doing. Trust me.
Yeah, well, then you're both a couple of dumbasses.
Watch your mouth, Torres. Him and me go way back, since before you were around.
You really think he's your friend? Man, that's almost sad.
You be careful. 2 wheels ain't shit against 4.
What a tool. He's gonna be upset. Yeah, well, you shouldn't be such an asshole.
I ate way too much.
Same.
How about we call it a night?
All units, some piece of shit is messing with my paint.
See the roar of that car? Just starts it just.
West side,
Like,
but
oh
that's
shit.
taking fine.
I think that's a yes. I
Nice.
can't believe the amount of money he must be riding around with. When you got a badge, who's gonna stop him?
Exactly. Oh shit. There's a cop closing in at very high speed. Quickly. But also watch the radar. Whoop, a little early. It's fine. Alright. We're here, run! Get inside! Inside!
Fame ain't everything.
Hey, don't say it like I didn't gain anything, okay? I got a lot of money and I did get a whole bunch of rep. Right? Oh, well, never mind. Didn't get any rep. I thought I was gonna get rep for that race. Oh well, I did anyway because I leveled up. So it didn't say I gained any, but I did because I leveled up. So obviously I did gain something. just didn't gain any extra fame. Maybe that's it. Oh yeah, there you go, see? Alright. What do we get?
Our shop is offering you some upgrades. See what you think.
67 Mercury Cougar, let's go. Subaru, Nissan 180SX, Mitsubishi Lancer Evo, let's go. BMW, Nissan Skyline from the 93. There's a Skyline from 99. Mercedes AMG, Porsche 718 Cayman. Alright, there's some good stuff in there. Can I just say? Alright, I don't think there's any new parts or anything. Yeah, I didn't think so. I think she's about as upgraded as she can be, to be honest. I don't think we got any new parts. I think we just got some new cars, so I think we're probably good to just bounce. Let's go day. We're still a little bit low on money, so.
Sparring with the Dream Killers made some waves.
That's so.
There's a serious race coming up. Crew versus crew. None of this one-on-one shit. If you keep going like this, getting noticed at night, we're gonna get in. That means a big step up the ladder. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Hell yeah, that's what I like to hear. Alright, so, welcome to another race. So, we're at the point now where 200 is the new low. So, we've unlocked a handful of 220 level races, and then I think there's at least one 210. So, start to hit some pretty juicy levels as far as the regular races are concerned. So, we are going to need to, yeah, we need to, so 200 is the new low. We really need to level our drift cars. We need to do way more leveling at night, because I need my drift car to be above 200, because I have lots of drift stuff to do. Also, that dude's rims don't match. That's gross. That's icky. I wouldn't change 2 till you can change all 4, that's for sure. Don't worry, the initial takes more time these days than it used to. We'll catch up. Aha. And there, as you can see now, the lead is suddenly, they are absolutely crawling now. I've noticed that that seems to be the way the game is balanced for some reason. Like, after a certain point of them really fighting for it, they'll just, like, let off. They'll barely move, and suddenly your lead goes from, like, struggling to maintain 200 to suddenly, like, you know, 1,400, and they're falling, you know? I've noticed it seems to be the way that they all behave. I don't know why. I mean, it seems to be like a balancing thing. Like, they'll work for it up until you're a certain distance away, and then they'll just completely stop trying. So, after a certain point, I've noticed. Why? I don't know. But whatever. Heyo. Well, there you go. All right. Here's a spicy 20 grand for me. Nice. All right. Get rid of that. Okay, so we got a 220. I believe the one behind my house is 220. Yeah, like, there we go. There's a 200. And then there is him, which is also a 200. And I could do that, but yeah, he said that's a drift thing, so I sort of need my drift car to be better, to be honest. Before we're doing that. We get it the next 200, though. Alright. This is our stop. We did some drifting on the way here. It was there was a drift zone, but I didn't even pass it, which I never expected. The drift zones are very hard. Their requirements are very high, and you have to be very good. And you know, this is not what this car is built for, anyways. All right. Let's get 30 grand, shall we? Better go faster. Highway driving is where I thrive, hombre. Boy, that was a big, long drift. But we did it. Oh, there we go. We hit 200. He stopped trying. Now suddenly we are absolutely ditching him. There you go. There it is, just like I said. Sorry. Messed up the drift again. Hey guys, what's up? Blow their doors off. They're like doing like, you know, whatever, 70, which is like pedestrian speeds by comparison. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. We did great. Which is not bad. Yeah, we did good. There's a nice easy 30 grand for us. But yeah, lots of drift events, and then some of the new racing stuff is all like 210s and 220s. Which is a little close for my taste. I'd prefer to outlevel it more than that. So, you know, reaction 220. I don't know why this one has like a check mark. Like it's something special or different. Yeah, I don't know why that one has like a... Because like most of these, like, they'll say new, you know what I mean? But like this one will just have another, like a little, hey. Maybe it means you've done it before, but like it's been upgraded in difficulty or something. Maybe. But yeah, even like a lot of the drift stuff is like 220s now. Although I think there is some of like the early stuff, which is still like 200, I think. But yeah, so we need to do a lot more leveling at night is really what that means. We just need to be doing more leveling at night. More or less, I think is actually what we need. Because I need to be rep level 15 for the next story thing, but I need to be higher than that because I need my drift car to catch up with my regular car is sort of what needs to happen more or less. So yeah, we need to do some more work at night, that's for sure. But I think we'll head on back to, I almost said town, but we'll go back to the ye old safe house. And yeah, and I think we'll probably call the episode there, and when we come back, I think we need to once again prioritize night stuff, because now we're once again sitting at about 126. So, once again sitting at 126,000, which is good, but we need a lot more work as far as levels for my other car, that's for sure. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to go to this, because I wanted to see my other car. But, because yeah, she's only level 174. But man, is it cool looking. It is just so pretty. I love the way it's designed. And, yeah, it's a very, very pretty car. I love its anime sort of, you know, Tokyo kind of theme going on there. Which is, yeah. I love its theme, not gonna lie, and I really love its purple color. That's a really pretty with like the purple and the black. I think that's really, really pretty. So yeah, pretty happy with the car, not gonna lie. So yeah, I think we will call this episode here, and when we come back, we'll be trying to prioritize night stuff. I think we need to do some more leveling, and we need more part options for this car, and then for our other car as well, because we've now hit that point where day stuff is getting a little bit getting harder. You actually have to try a little bit these days. What's studio, by the way? Retrieve NFS Heat Studio customization version of the ride. Download the. Oh, weird. Okay. Anyway, I didn't even know what that button did. Anyways, but yeah, that'll be a good place to call it. So if you're seeing this should be going up Friday. I know this technically should have been a Pathfinder day, but I'm having a hard time getting motivation to play Pathfinder. It's not that it's bad. It's not. It's just I have a hard time with some of its gameplay loop gets a little repetitive. Whereas and I often don't usually have that problem, but with Pathfinder specifically, especially Kingmaker and a little bit too with Wrath of the Righteous, but especially Kingmaker, I find that the timetable as far as what you the main story events is very far apart, so that there's a long gap between the story events and things like that. Whereas the events of I mean, because like, so you go a long periods of time between story stuff, so you just spend a long time just wandering. Like, you just explore random locations, and maybe you'll find better loot, and maybe not. I mean, you know, maybe you'll level up. But like, I mean, it sort of just feels like a lot of the time you're just stalling. Like, you're just sort of being like, well, I guess we'll just wait, you know, I guess we'll just loiter around until something's ready, you know what I mean? It's what a lot of it feels like. And so I often find its gameplay loop a little bit rough for that reason. And so especially recently, I've found it hard to want to record it very much. And so that's the reason you've seen so much other content recently. But I mean, and if it gets drastic, like if I really am having a hard time getting through it, maybe I'll reduce it to 1 a week. Like maybe it'll go up every Wednesday and I'll record anything else around it, you know? Maybe it'll take this super like side back seat kind of thing, whereas I'll put it out, but maybe it'll be ultra slow motion. Maybe I'll turn this into my new quote unquote main game. And Pathfinder will be 1 day a week or something if I have to. Like, so if I have to, drastic measures might need to be taken to make sure it's getting out, but also not to burn myself out on it. Because if I push too hard and if I burn myself out, then I'll reach this point where recording it is unbearable, and I just won't. And then, or even if I did, the commentary would be complete shit. So it's like maybe in an effort to make sure we get through it, but not abandon the playthrough. Maybe I will have to put it like 1 day a week or something. So that very well might happen. So now that I'm thinking about it, I really do like that idea, because it would mean that I could record other stuff a lot more, which admittedly I am a lot more excited about. Like this, I've been enjoying this a lot. And I've been really having fun with it, and I really like the racing, and the customization is so gratifying, and it's so much easier to gain money and levels than it was in Payback, and it's so cool seeing all your garage all arrayed out like that. And obviously 4 of those cars or 5 of those cars back there I don't care about, but the 2 that I've actually built I really like, and so, you know, I mean, I've had a lot of fun with this, and I've been enjoying the standalone stuff. And so if Pathfinder did end up taking a back seat in a major way, and this was my new main game, I might pick up like another series as like as my, you know, more of a side project that gets more consistent stuff, or maybe I don't do that, and Pathfinder is my quote-unquote side game, but I have a designated day that I do standalone stuff. Like maybe on purpose I do really short visual novels, or I do videos that only take one, or like games that only take 1 video to make, or whatever. Like, you know, maybe we'll have to divide it something like that, so that Pathfinder ends up being maybe 1 day a week instead, because maybe that would make it easier to actually get through, and there's a fair chance that might happen, so we'll see. Anyway, that is going to call for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today, and we will talk to you guys later. Hi guys. Splat. Oh, we're going, babe. We're going. Oh my lord. Okay, it's fine. I saved it. You see that quick response? My lord, what a tap though. Me and Buck. we just freaking spirit roasted that guy.